King's Weston House is often referred to as one of the most beautiful houses in England. The property has stood within the grounds of the estate since the early 18th century. Over the hundreds of years, the manor house has served many purposes. It housed several generations of the Southwell family who lived in the grand building until 1833. Some members of the Southwell family can still be seen in the breathtaking portrait room, keeping an eye on the many visitors and residents that the house has seen since. Although the walls has seen a fair amount of action, many original features remain, like the hanging staircase, one of the only staircases of its kind in existence, and the antlers from a species of Irish elk that has been extinct for more than 200,000 years. The current owner of King's Weston House has spared no expense in returning the property to its former glory, making it a very popular destination for glamorous events. But does this beautiful exterior hide something a little more sinister? There have been several reports of paranormal activity happening right there inside the manor house. So, is King's Weston House haunted? Well, that's what I'm hoping to find out. To help me in my hunt for the supernatural, I've assembled a team of experienced paranormal investigators to take a look into the ghostly goings-on here at King's Weston House. So folks, thanks for agreeing to do another ghost hunt with me. Corinne, you've actually experienced a hunt here at King's Weston House before.
Yes.
What was that like? Just describe that to me.
It was fantastic. We came 3 times when Norman first bought the property, and we had some amazing experiences here, some great interaction from the resident ghosts.
Fantastic. Now, Adrian, you work here, so you spend a lot of time in this property. What's it like with all the ghosts about?
It's all right. It can be a bit disconcerting when you put tools down and things go disappearing. Yeah, you learn to live with it. Something's missing, go and do something else for 10 minutes.
Now, Colin, who are we looking out for? Because there's a few spirits that you know are here and that you've experienced before. Who are we looking out for?
We're looking out for the main spirit, which is down in the cellar, Rupert. When we came here the one time to do the investigation, when I went down there, I don't think he liked me very much. But it'd be interesting to see if he remembers us and if he comes out to play tonight, to be quite honest with him.
As well as the ghost of Rupert, there have been reports of a grey lady that roams the grounds, creeping up on unsuspecting staff members. So, will either of these spirits show themselves tonight? Our hunt begins in the ballroom, which sheltered wounded soldiers during the First World War. On a paranormal investigation like this, Colin and Corinne will use several pieces of ghost hunting equipment to alert us to movement, to changes in the room's temperature, and disturbances in electromagnetic fields. So, as well as some of the equipment that Corinne and Colin have bought, we've got some ways to capture on video some of the paranormal activity that we're hopefully going to see tonight. We've got this, which I'm going to call the scare cam. I'm going to hold this. We've obviously got Tom Hines, the cameraman, and Colin's got his POV cam. So hopefully, if anything happens, we'll be able to capture it. But what I think we should do is maybe dim the lights and see what happens. What do you say?
Excellent idea.
So, what happens when the lights go down at King's Weston House? Find out in a bit as our paranormal investigation continues. King's Weston House has stood in the English countryside for nearly 300 years. The impressive Georgian manor has long been rumoured to be haunted, so with the help of paranormal investigators Colin Simmons and Kareem Besant, I'm searching the sprawling property for signs of the supernatural. The investigation began in the ballroom, which housed wounded soldiers in World War I. But due to a lack of activity, we decide to go down towards the cellar in search of Rupert, a spirit that Colin says had made contact previously.
We're looking out for the main spirit, which is down in the cellar, Rupert. When we came here the one time to do the investigation, when I went down there, I don't think he liked me very much. Somebody requested to do something, and instantly then this ping happened on the floor, the lights were all turned on, and we had this 17th century penny that was thrown. So he was giving us an indication that he was there.
So I'm going to stand in here, am I?
You're standing right where I was standing.
So this is where the penny dropped and fell here. I'm going to stand. As soon as I'm standing in position, Corinne's newest piece of ghost hunting equipment, which uses a high-tech motion sensor to track bodies, registers a ghostly figure right next to me.
There's one. There's one next to him. On your left.
My right has just gone really cold, actually.
It's registering code on here and all. Rupert, is that if that's you, can you perhaps touch the gentleman, but be gentle? You don't want to frighten him. Come on, Rupert, you know you want to do it.
Put your left hand out.
It's freezing.
It is cold, is it?
Is that you, Rupert? Could that figure be the infamous Rupert or another spirit trapped within these walls? Whatever it was, it's given us high hopes for our final location here at King's Weston House. Now a restaurant for visitors, this room was part of the old kitchens, where many of the staff and servants worked. It shows that you're here. Mate, those lights really bright for me.
Oh, the K2's going as well.
This is going on.
Just stop that for a second. I asked you to stop that. The equipment appears to be going wild. Could this be an attempt from the spirits of King's Weston House to reach out to us? Oh, I got a weird shiver.
Yeah, that's why I just looked at the back there.
That was weird.
What did you feel like?
Just like you know when you say someone's walked over your grave.
Yes.
But just like waves
All up your
and
back.
waves and
Yeah.
waves and waves of it.
Yeah.
I think it was walking out.
I think so too. I think it walked straight through me, and it's the weirdest feeling in the world.
Have you noticed twice now you've done this, you've had experiences?
I have. You're right. Twice
it's very,
now.
very interesting.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that the spirits like me, or?
Could be. Who knows? Or you could be sensitive and you're picking up on things yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's fascinating to watch your reaction.
So, is what we've experienced here at King's Weston House evidence of paranormal activity? That's for you to decide.